Hi guys, Crafty Decoria coming at you with another DIY. First I'm going to go through the supplies that you will need to create this. These were all items purchased from a dollar store. These were from the Dollar Tree, these were from Dollarama, and these two items were from a dollar store near my home. So you will need 1 wire basket, 3 candle holders, 1 glass bowl, this is 3.5 inches, and 1 glass candle plate or stand. You will need a glass vase. This one was a really good deal. It came actually in a burlap sleeve, so it was kind of 2-for-1 deal. But I will not be using the sleeve, I only need the glass vase, but this will definitely be for a future DIY. From Dollarama, I purchased this glass tile, which was a really great deal actually. They come in a box of 4. Dollarama sells them for $2. White rope, 15 LED lights strand, and a plastic bowl. These actually were 4 in a pack for $2.50, so that was another great deal. You will only need 1. And from the dollar store near my home, I purchased these bottle caps. They come 2 in a pack for $1.25. I already used the first one. If you want to see the video, Dollar Tree wire cloche, I will put the link below if you care to see how I used it there. And this candle holder, which was $1.25. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so on to the first part. This DIY, I will warn you, involves a lot of gluing. So if it wasn't for that, this would be very quick to put together. But because I am using the E6000 glue, I usually like to leave it for 24 hours before I touch the pieces. So today really will just be gluing everything and then letting them dry, and then tomorrow we will get to put everything together and decorate it and actually use it. So let's begin. The first piece that we are going to be gluing together is actually going to be for the top of our lamp. And what I'm going to use was this bottle cap and this candle holder. Now in my other DIY where I used the other bottle cap, I simply just wrapped rope around this rubber piece and then used it on top of the basket. But because this is going to be going in the candle holder, I don't want to see that rubber piece. So you could either paint it, or what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to take it right off like that. Then I'm going to take some rope and then I'm just going to wrap this around. Glue it and wrap it around. And then I will cut it off and then just stick it right inside. Actually, before I stick it inside, I will actually even just put a little bit of glue on the rope and then stick it inside, because I want it to stay in place. I don't want it to be able to come out. Okay, so once you've done that, you will have something that looks like this. Now this is very, very cute and elegant just the way that it is. As you can see, you see the rope through the glass. But I'm going to go ahead and put some more of that rope just along this piece and then attaching it to the candle holder. And I do that for 2 reasons. For one, I just feel like it pulls the 2 pieces together, and then it also adds extra support in keeping them together. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, and there it is. I also just decided that with this one here, I'm actually going to add that rope to the bottom of this piece as well. Okay, so here you have it. The bottom wrapped and the top. And I just think it adds that little extra special touch to a piece that was already pretty as it was, but this just adds a little bit more. Okay, so now we are going to take our plastic bowl and our top piece, and we are going to glue this right onto the bowl. Now I will be wrapping the bowl with the rope, but I always like to glue this piece on first, because then when I begin wrapping, the glue actually attaches to this top piece, and so it secures it that much better and it holds it all in place. Okay, so now that we have glued on our glass piece to the bowl, we are going to take our rope again, and we are going to continue wrapping the bowl until it is completely covered in the rope. Okay, so we have finished wrapping our bowl with the rope, but I'm not going to cut the rope off just yet. As soon as our glass bowl has finished drying, we are going to take our wire basket and we're going to turn it around, and then we will place this on top. Then we will continue wrapping around the bowl until the top of the wire basket is completely covered with the rope. Okay, so now we have our candle holders and we are just going to glue them together. They are going to create the stand of our lamp. So you just want to run some glue around the tops of the two, and then we're just going to press them down together. Just like that. And then when you get them where you want them, don't touch it. Just let it dry. Now I just like to go around and just take the excess glue off. Just like that. Okay, so now we are going to glue our candle holders onto the glass candle plate. What I usually do is I take a candle holder and then I'll just sort of outline more or less where it's going to sit. Then if you want to leave it just like this, then you want to make sure that you clean it up pretty well. But since I'm using the rope throughout the lamp, I'm going to be adding the rope to the bottom of this. So even if it is a little bit messy, it's really not a big deal because it's going to be covered up. Okay, so now we're moving on to our vase. Before we glue this part onto the candle holder, I want to add some more of that rope to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to probably run about 3 lines of rope on the top and then do the same to the bottom. Okay, so now we are going to finish up gluing our glass pieces together. I'm just going to take my glue and run a bead all the way around. Like that. And we're going to take our vase and center it just like that. Okay, so now we are going to glue our glass tile onto the basket. And I want the mirror pointing down so that once the light is on inside, it'll reflect off the mirror. You will want to add some type of weight to the back of the mirror. This way it will bond better to the wire basket. Okay, so the last piece of glass that I need to glue is this glass bowl. You just want to remove any stickers and clean it really well. Then you take your E6000 glue and you just apply it generously to the bottom. Then, as best as you can, you want to center it to the inside of the basket. Now, I've already done this one and it is drying right now, but I went ahead and added some rocks as a weight because the basket is not completely flat. There is a bit of a bend in it, so I just wanted to make sure that I had a really good bond with the glue to the basket, to the wire. So I would recommend adding some type of weight. Okay guys, so we're almost there. Our base of our lamp has dried. Our glass bowl on the inside of our wire basket has dried. And so now all we have left to do is to take this piece, glue it to the top, and then continue wrapping with our rope until we've reached the edge of the top of the basket. And then we will be able to put everything together. Okay guys, so we are almost there. We have constructed our lampshade. We have put together our base. The only thing I'm going to do at this point, if you want to stop there, you can, but I'm going to continue wrapping the rope at the bottom, at the very bottom, the base of my lamp, because I want the rope to be incorporated throughout the lamp. For me, since I already added it to the top, the center, I just feel like it would look really nice on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will show you what that looks like, and then we will finally put the lamp together. Okay guys, so now I finished wrapping the bottom of the lamp with the rope, and I wrapped it all the way around. The candle plate actually has a lip, so I think it came out really nice because now the lip and the rope is actually flush. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. Okay guys, so here it is, our dollar store lamp. And I am so happy with how it turned out. I just think it is such a beautiful piece, and again, as well as with the other wire cloche that I made, I will put again the link below if you haven't seen that video. This is just another DIY that I've fallen in love with. Again, because not only is it practical, but it is also a beautiful piece to decorate all year, and to use it all year round, really. There's one thing I want to show you. As you can see right here, there is the glass ball. And the reason I decided to put that was because when the basket was sitting right on top of the vase, it just didn't seem right. It seemed like it needed to be up a little bit higher. And so when I put the glass vase, it was just perfect because it fit right inside of the mouth of the vase. And that glass bowl has a little lip on it. So it actually, even if it totters, if it moves a little bit side to side, it's not going to fall out because that lip is preventing it from coming out. So it worked out perfectly. And again, I just like the look of it better because it just seemed that it needed to sit up a little bit higher. The other thing I wanted to show you is the battery pack for the strand of light. All I did was I put it right on the back, and I just put a piece of Scotch tape, and it stays perfectly because all of the weight is on the inside of the vase. And the reason why, I mean, you could always leave it sitting on top, like when you go to take off the top like that, you could just leave it on the inside, but every time you want to turn the lamp on or off, you have to lift the lampshade off. So I just thought, because I have it up against the wall in my home, you don't see the battery pack. So it just worked out perfect because now when I want to turn it on, I don't have to disturb the lampshade. I just slide my hand through, click on the button, and voila, we can turn it on. And I just love it. I love it. And it looks so nice in my hallway. It just gives the perfect amount of light. And again, it's just a beautiful decor piece. So right now I just have, you can't really see it, but I have some white roses in there with some hearts. And that is how I have it decorated right now. But when summer comes, I'll change it up. You know, I could even put sand in there and seashells. I mean, This lamp, you can decorate it in so many different ways. I will insert some pictures and show you some of the ways that I think that it would look cute, but I'm sure that you can come up with so many of your own. So I hope you like this DIY. I was really excited to do it, and I'm so excited to have it in my home now, where I can use it and enjoy looking at it every time I walk by it. So if you like this video, and I hope you do, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I hope to catch you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.